I would like to mention quickly at the start that I've been a fan of Technoblades for ages. I was not okay when the news came out of his passing. So I'm hoping all of you are doing okay. I don't know what's going on, I haven't been paying attention. Anyway, this video will be sort of inspired by one of Technoblade's old videos where he talked about sort of like his how he sees life. So I'll kind of just be talking about my hopes and dreams for the future, I guess. It'll pretty much just be me talking about myself. So if that sort of video is boring to you, then I understand. When I was younger, or when anyone was younger, we're asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I would always answer, I don't know. Leave me alone, you know? And to be honest, I'm still not 100% sure. But I do have some ideas of what I'll likely be. So to start off with, I'm studying programming at the moment. It's kind of been a struggle because I have no past experience and a lot of my peers do have past experience and they also kind of just throw you in the deep end. But I've been really enjoying it. There is a lot of trial and error in writing code, though somehow I just kind of like it. Like when I get something finally working, it feels so satisfying after failing so much. Although that's probably not for everyone because it is a lot of failure. So if that's gonna upset you, then that's what coding is. Though it has been really overwhelming with how much I've been failing, I'd say in comparison, because most of my peers already have that past experience. But I don't know, it's been really interesting to me. I've really been liking it. Like there's a lot more that you can do with writing code than I thought you could, if that makes sense. Like the more you code, the more you realize what you can do. And I've just found it really cool. Oh no, this is not going well. I just want to get this copper over here. I saw it earlier. Here it is. Was that worth it? I don't know. So yeah, I'll probably get a career with coding. Now for my future with YouTube. Look, I haven't made many videos and I haven't been making them for long, but it's something I started and I just thought it'd be interesting to think about. My main goals, especially since I don't have much of an audience, is to not put pressure on myself and to just have fun. Okay. If you don't want to hang out, you could just tell me. And with the competition that comes with content creation, like how everyone seems to want to make content, I guess, in some sort of way, because we're all consuming it and we're all like, huh, I can do that, you know? Like it's become so accessible, which also means there's a lot of competition and chance of success is a lot lower, if that makes sense. I mean, that's what I think. Maybe I'm completely wrong with the statistics there. When I'm supposed to be giving you copper. What? Why didn't that work? Do you have to bring them in on the day that you get them? How do I do this? I'm guessing it's a bug, I don't know. So all in all, I just want to have fun while making content on YouTube. I'm unsure of what games I'll play in the future. The Stardew Valley series will probably go on for a while, as long as I can think of things to talk about. Hello. Not a single piece in the entire collection. Wait a minute, how did this guy create a whole museum when it doesn't have anything in it? What's this? You found something. Let me see it. What? Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Will do. Hello. The library is one of Pelican Town's greatest features. It's funded with the taxes we collect from local business. I see. Look, I get the library, but why has this whole space got nothing in it? Why are you paying for that? Bam. Money. Wait, I should probably say hi to Harvey. I was just leaving. There we go. Very little friendship points, but whatever. Back to the topic at hand. Minecraft is my favorite game, so if I think of some more Minecraft-y ideas, that would be cool. But I don't really have any at the moment, because I don't really want to do a single-player Minecraft world, at least for videos. Like, I have my own single-player worlds that I play by myself for fun, but I don't think I would create a series on it. At least I don't have plans to at the moment. Wait, I can go to the Wizard Community Center. Unlock time. Yeah. So I'm kind of stuck for ideas of games I want to play and ideas for this channel. But for those who don't know, I do have a music channel. And I have so much stuff that I want to create for that. I have a lot of ideas. The music stuff does take more time though. Hello, wizard. Ah, come in. He just fell asleep. I am Rasmodius. I completely forgot that the wizard had a name. Cause like, it's just wizard here. That's all I know him as. Mediary between physical and ethereal. Master of the 7 elements. Keeper of the sacred chest. You get the point. And you, Kailton, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. That awkward silence. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! Kind of creepy. Junimo. It looks like he's sacrificing a Junimo. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. It just left. It got yeeted. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language? Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. That was so cool. Imagine if I could do that in real life. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. I want to do that. Teach me. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We the Junimo are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. One with the forest. What do they mean? I'm the Lorax. It's obvious. Sniff, sniff. Aha! Come here. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Yeah, I definitely would not drink this if this were like real life. If I went to a random building and then this guy dressed in a wizard costume is telling me to drink this green liquid that's like bubbling out of a giant cauldron. I wouldn't drink that. It must be a surprise, I know. Oh, I forgot about this. Really cursed. I truly am the Lorax. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Thank you. Kind of freaked out now, but you know. Oh, speaking of the music channel, the song I'm working on at the moment, woo, I'm like attempting to draw art for it. Attempting because I really can't draw well. But here's like a preview of what I'm drawing at the moment. It's supposed to be glasses with like targets in the reflection of them, you know? Except it kind of just makes it look like creepy eyes, which is not at all what I was aiming for. And I don't know how to make it not creepy. So that's a problem for future me. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. In the end, I just want to be able to make whatever I want whenever I want. I might take these back to the community center. I also think multiplayer games would be really fun, but I'm not 100% sure how I would go about that. Yay, first bundle complete! I keep forgetting to make the scarecrow. I don't think I've made it yet. Yeah, I haven't. My plants are safe. Okay, I've just checked and it is Lewis's birthday. I think I might just give him a parsnip. The potatoes are ready and some parsnips. And then in general, I have like things that would be nice, would be fun to do, you know? Except they're sort of very unlikely in the way that like they are big projects and I just don't think I would finish it. But with how much I procrastinate studying and then me feeling guilty for procrastinating studying so I don't even like do the fun productive things, you know, these are things that I highly doubt I will do or at least finish. I think it'd be fun to make a comic. Problems is that I'm not good at drawing and I'm not good at story writing, and that's like the two things you need to be good at to make a good comic. So if I made a comic, it wouldn't be good. I don't know. It'd just be fun, you know? It would totally be a big project based on skills that I just don't have, but fun. And the same sort of goes for all the other things, like choose your own adventure game. I've been wanting to make a choose your own adventure game for ages. I have like started so many of them because I love them, and to like make one would be just super cool, you know? Except if I want to make a good one, then I need to be good at story writing, and then like all the different paths make it really complicated. But at least my attempts have made me more aware of my capabilities, I guess, because one time I tried to make one that had like as many paths as possible so that like everyone who played it would get like quite a different ending, but I quickly realized how overwhelming that was to make and how just impossible it was to make, especially for someone with no experience in making games, no experience in story writing. If I wanted art for it, no experience in like, well, I say no experience, but more like I've never tried to be super good at art, you know? All the art I've done, it has just been for fun, so I don't know how much of experience that is, but oh well. And then, well, this is probably the least likely of all of them. Ooh, boots. But it would be cool to write a book, and I mean like sort of like a novel sort of book, like fiction. That's the sort of book I would want to write. Ah, this is not good, this is not good. Oh, that was stressful. I haven't been reading many books. Like in high school, I didn't read much at all except for when I had to for English. But recently I've been actually reading sometimes. It's still really rare, but like it's not like I'm not reading at all like I used to. It's just the idea of having a book written by me with a story that I think is cool, that I made up myself, that you can have like any sort of story we want. There's so much control over it. It just sounds really fun, but a whole book is like the least likely thing. My current idea for a choose your own adventure game is like that classic human from Earth gets thrown into a magical world sort of thing, but I really want to focus on the story and characters, and I've been wanting to make that sort of game for a long time, so maybe I eventually will. That would be fun. So in case you haven't worked it out, my ideas of what my future will be are and have always been, maybe I could do that. Oh, that would be fun. Oh, maybe that, you know? Very uncertain, but not too stressed about the uncertainty. So I guess what I think my future will look like is, well, I want to make gaming videos on here, I want to make music on my music channel, and I want to continue learning about programming and coding sort of things, which will probably be where I end up in a career path. I have no idea if this was interesting, but I mean, if you made it to the end, then subscribe. Okay, I'll just go to sleep.